Welcome, Holly. So nice to see you guys. Happy 4th of July. Right. Let me fix this a little. It's a little up there. Yeah. What's up? One of these days we'll have some kind of professional setup, but not this day. All right. For now, this is what we're working with and have been for like 4 years. Baby steps. Okay. We are waiting on everybody to roll in. Nobody knows we're here. I just did the daily moons and I thought that it went normal or whatever. But Ozzy pointed out as soon as we got on the group chat that that was the shortest daily moons ever. I didn't even realize it was only like 13 minutes long. I had no idea. So I guess we are in super speed, fast forward movement. What's going on? It's nice to see all of you guys. So I don't know what that was about. The moon's there for 2 full days. Cut the deck to Ace of Cups. Things are looking good. I know that Libra is finally getting some good messages coming out. This isn't just for Libras if you're new. I just talk about Libras a lot. What's going on? Everybody's creeping in. Welcome. Oh, the weather is nice outside. And this is going to be 24 to 36 hours worth of things that you can expect to come at you. I'm mostly clairaudience, so maybe things that you might hear, people you might talk to, texts that you might get. Sometimes I get stuff that you see on TV. Okay. Things kind of feel like easy, like Sunday morning. That's what that feels like. Oh, there's a special deal right now for today only. I've got private readings from me personally, heavily discounted, okay, at dharmajane.com. This is probably the last time I'm going to do a flash sale because I have other obligations coming up after July 11th, and I don't think I'm going to have any time to schedule in more readings. So if you want, after this, if you want a private reading from me, you're going to have to wait for me to sign on Betwixt. And I will put out notifications for that or whatever. But if you want one of the sit downs, face-to-face, chit-chat, coffee time with Dharma, you better do that now because I'm just not going to have time to here in a couple of weeks on account of personal growth and what have you. Okay, so we are going to do some kind of yoga-ing. Last Saturday, our little buddy Derek fell asleep. And we didn't get to do mom and kid yoga. He was really into it today, so I'm hoping that I can get him to do it here in the next hour or two. We'll see. Be on members for that. There's plenty of other classes if we don't get to that one. Head on over to betwixt.me and look at it. I changed it, okay, because it was too red. So I decided to change the whole thing. So go look at it and tell me what you think on the Raven's Nest. I'm curious to see if it's too scary. My aesthetic is not like everybody else's, so it might be scary. I want to know what you think about that. And if you were unaware, we have an additional channel where we do 48-hour readings, and that's at Betwixt Tarot, youtube.com/Betwixt Tarot. The link for that is in the box below. And all 12 signs are up twice by now. There's 24 readings over there already. So go check those out. I think that's everything. There's a secret afoot, okay? I keep seeing a secret. I'm looking over there. I see the zombie tarot just sitting there staring at me saying victory and news and all of that. So maybe something like that will come out. I would put away the deviant deck because every time I use the deviant deck, something deviant happens. It's all of the sneakery. I wish I could see what you guys are texting. It's so far away. It's lonely over here. You love scary? Go look at it. It's just betwixt.me. I do black and red and gray. That's my colors. And first I had it all red, but it was like, felt aggressive. Go have a look and tell me what you think. I'm looking for the, I'm mostly Sagittarius. It's not going to make me cry if you don't like it. I want to know what you think. Like if it seems like a place to get readings done. They shouldn't let me be in charge of the things, but they do. And now here we are. All right, can we do this? People are rolling in. So nice to see everybody. Okay. Tell us something good. I heard like 4:30, 4:35, probably right away. What time is it? Something might get interrupted. Girl interrupted. Four of Swords. Justice. So we have a Queen of Rods here. Something is heart-centered, okay? Somebody's watching, if that makes any sense. There's something here for healing. The Sun, Messenger, the Moon, King of Cups. And the Star, again, somebody is going to say something to you. And it feels like a good thing, right? My windows are wide open and I have no screens and I'm on the farm. Expect critters. It's the King of Cups. And they might be sitting around, they could be watching you, but they might be sitting around like by themselves and they're like, this is really boring. There's no life here. And I miss my friend. It feels boring. And you have the Sun and the Moon. With the Justice here, it could be like you're legally obligated to this person, like on paper or spiritually, okay? But they're looking at you like a Queen of Rods. They think you're gorgeous. Two of Swords, Two of Fire. Temptation, 2, 2, 2. Side note, somebody that you know, someone else that you know is also extremely tempted by you, whatever that means. And they like drive by all slow and creepily. And you're like, what? Why? Don't. Absolutely not. Don't. I heard you can expect to hear from them later. So maybe she is a Queen of Rods. There's plenty of people that are trying to get her attention, but if this is the look on her face that she gives anybody who tries to give her attention, there's nothing to worry about, right? Because she is waiting, Seven of Pentacles, or putting effort into true love. This is like, as a Queen of Rods, she is gorgeous, she is beautiful, she could technically probably have anybody that she wants. But she chooses the King of Emotion. And they might text you something really sweet. Oh, it's the Emperor and the Empress. Sweet. It feels like confirmation. It feels like she's standing outside or doing whatever she wants, and these playboys or whoever that constantly creep on this Queen of Rods, they're always trying to check and see what she's doing, who's over there, what's going on. They're trying to get her attention and she's not having it. She doesn't want to hear from any of them. And then she gets this message from, you have the Emperor and Empress right here, and it feels like very sweet. It might be something like, I miss you, or I'm sitting over here doing whatever this is by myself. Sure would be better if you were around. Just something kind of like, hey, by the way, I would rather be anywhere with you than where I am right now. Feels sweet. What is this? This feels, what is this over here? Yeah, these are things that you don't, these other things, you don't need them. It's just passion based. It would make it a third party situation. If you play with this other person over here, it causes this really sweet situation to be a third party situation. And so it comes with the broom, which says it's unpleasant, it's repetitive, you don't need it, and it feels good when it's over. But I think the whole swatting them away probably makes them more excited. What does this emperor do after he sends this I miss you text or whatever? With the bouquet, plan a time, something like that. Grounded. They arrive unexpectedly. Probably way earlier than you thought they would. If somebody was planning on coming over, they might come over earlier than you thought they would. This person has clear sight about you. That's my point. Whoever this other rando is on the side that is texting or whatever, they are a problem. They could potentially affect your new beginning. They could affect your peace. So if you at one point used to enjoy getting stalked because of all the milkshakes in your yard, right? That in some way or another, you got to put a stop to that because it could affect your peace if you're not careful. And you have this 10 of Cups vibe going on right now. And the 10 of Cups is really sweet. It's super happy. It's the Buddha. Okay. This is later on. It feels like there's really good food, like something tastes really good. And somebody's watching you. They want to see if you enjoy something. If someone gives you something or cooks you food or presents you with something, they're going to look at you from like under their glasses or whatever. They're looking to see what your reaction is. Temptation. There is an air of competition here. And I don't really know where it comes from. But it's like they want to win at all costs. Page of Swords. Eight of Pentacles. And somebody might step out for a second. It feels like I need to take this phone call. And it could have something to do with music or making music. So non-tarot would be like something they're working on, something creative that they do. And they are absolutely about to disappoint someone. Because they're choosing love and they're going to fight for it. This could just be someone who's trying to get their attention. You know what I mean? And something is made clear here. Can't read tarot anymore. the Empress and the Lover, that's a choice. And the Ace of Rods and the Hierophant. That the Hierophant is official, and the King of Rods. Something's made official. I don't know what I mean by that. Hold on, let me get more cards. Different cards. It's like they step out for a minute. It could just be like, I'm going to stand outside literally and take this phone call, but it feels like they're making something official in the name of the Empress. This person could have tattoos on their hands. I mean, if you want to get like third party about it, they could be telling somebody that the offer's off the table because they choose the Empress, but this could be something else. They want to win. And so they have some choices to make. And it's like they're standing outside talking on the phone about 10 of Pentacles. That could be anything. That could translate to anything in your actual life. That's why these tarot readings work for the collective, because it's the same, but it's a little bit different for everyone. There is an action-taking male in your life who is making arrangements for 10 of Pentacles. Long-term stability, commitment, whatever. And then they give it to you. It wasn't the Moon's about that too. They're being a magician. This was planned, perfect. I heard planned and perfectly executed in order to protect this new beginning, in order to protect the Queen of Pentacles, who is the stable long-term partner, the one that they're attempting to work on it with. And it comes with the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Coins. So, like, this Queen of Wands, if she was in the picture, she's trying to not go away. So I would just say stay out of it, because this King, like, you don't have anything to worry about. They're doing something here on purpose. It could even be publicly. It could even be, I don't know what it is, but it's for the Empress and the 10 of Pentacles. So whatever that means for you, right? That's what that is. I think the Moon's was about that too. It's so short, right? That somebody was going to attempt to give you everything they had or something like that. All right, this is overnight. I heard tossing and turning. You might like wake up sweaty or something. 5 of Swords. You could have a bad dream. You could have a bad dream and it wakes you up mad. You might be talking to friends in the middle of the night. I don't know. It feels can't fall asleep or something like that. And somebody's nervous and worried. You have a King and Queen of Swords here. And that is feels like this is a person who makes you wait all the time. And that you've argued with. You've moved on from this particular person. This is else. You might get a text and it wakes you up in the middle of the night from from somebody you never thought that you were going to hear from again. And here they are in your phone and you're like, whoa, this is absolutely not what I wanted to be dealing with. So if that story before this resonates for you, they have people they're trying to get rid of and you have people you're trying to get rid of. And this one is texting you in the middle of the freaking night. 2 of Cups, Judgment, and the Tower. They're trying to get you to walk away from whatever it is that you're doing right now. But you're like, it feels like, why are you even bothering me? Like, what is it that you really want? High Priestess, Hangman, Wheel of Fortune, Hierophant, oh my God. 10 of Swords. You know the lesson with this one. I feel like this is a Raven, red alert. Okay, there should be horns going off and sirens and everything else. You know the lesson when it comes to this King of Swords. You have learned it over and over and over and over again. And here we are just about to walk into the Lionsgate portal. And this is screaming, end this now or do the cycle again. And it feels like every time you do the cycle, it gets a little worse. You know the lesson with this person. This is somebody who texts you in the middle of the night or really late or late enough to where other people wouldn't see your car there. This is somebody who shocks you and does things that are not necessarily good, all right? And they are the King of Swords. And they are trying to reach out to you in the middle of the damn night, right while you have somebody who is trying to put in real effort to be around you. So I'm like, mayday. It's a major mayday because they're back again. Guess who's back? Shady's back. Look at that. You go to sleep peacefully like, ah, I'm glad I made that choice and I'm very, very grounded and stable about something. And you're going to put in effort. I always see the 7 of coin as effort. This could be right after that, like right after midnight. You lay back down like, I'm putting effort in to this particular ace of coin because it brings me joy. And there's all this choice here, but I don't really think there is a choice because you have this King of Coin who is abundant and willing to share abundance with you, or the King and Queen of Coin. And so whoever that was that you turned down first thing in the morning, they come and to spy. Whatever that means. They come spy on your ass to see what you're doing. And I don't think they like what they see at all. Okay. It's going to be right before the next tarot story. 6 of Cups. 4 of Wands. And Strength. Yay. It feels like being very comfortable in your circumstance. Feels like a nice morning. There could be breakfast and coffee and like just an easygoing morning. And everybody's feeling like temperance. It's kind of a Goldilocks moment. Those are good cards. 6 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and Strength. House, hearth, home, trophy, winning. Okay, and so you might notice that somebody's going to sit down and they want to tell you something. Well, right here you have the offer. Okay, some of you might get a diamond ring. I doubt it. It's probably a promise or an agreement or an invite to go do something. Would you like to blah, blah, blah. And it makes you suspicious, but don't be. It feels like all of a sudden you are on a path to, it feels really analytical. Like you should go along. 8 of Wands. The Star, you should go. You might have 2 kids that you bring with you. It's like, don't worry, they're being fucking suspicious. Don't worry about it and don't fight over it. Just let them take the lead. They want to take you somewhere or go do something with you, or I don't know. Just let them be in charge. I heard for once. Because if you think they're being suspicious, it's because they are. What happens when you get to wherever the surprise is? It feels like a surprise outing, or I don't fucking know. Temperance and 6 of Wands. Ace of Wands. I heard I dreamed about this. Exactly this. Like surprise. I dreamed about this. I don't know what it is. Maybe they just take you somewhere that you feel nostalgic about. It could be lunch. It could be something very simple. But you have to go there, the Chariot. And Ace of Cups, you love it. Okay. I heard literally right before the next tarot story, like literally. 8 of Wands in the Tower. Something moves incredibly fast. 6 of Cups. The Emperor and the Empress, 4 of Wands. And then I want to go back to just let the Emperor do it. Whatever this is, whatever's moving really fast for you, it's some kind of, that was in the moons too. Like, you're like, I'm ready, thank you. And then all the changes start happening and you're like trying to grasp onto footing and don't. It feels like this is someone else taking you on their journey with them. They want to bring you along and just, you don't get any control, just hold on for the ride. Okay, can we get 1 card, please, for how we're going to be leaving? The Fool. Brand new cycle. It feels good. Ace of Coins. Feels really good. And so does that breeze. And Temperance, yeah. So I'm going to leave that there. for the day. I got a deal on private readings right now at dharmajane.com. That's going to be just for today. I'll turn it off sometime tomorrow. And then again, after that, I'm not going to be doing private readings on Dharma Jane anymore. You're only going to be able to get at me on Betwixt when I'm on there. Okay. And stay tuned for the other fun stuff that we're going to be. Just deal with it. Who dat? And it doesn't even matter. Anyways, that's all for today. And go back to the beginning to watch all the announcements and fun stuff for the tribe. And have a good one. Bye.